Tunisia are something of a force to be reckoned with these days. Had a very good win on day one against Scotland. Samoa, well, we know how good they can be. Lacking the influence of Vuali Mai, the IRB's Sevens Player of the Year. He'll be back, I'm told, in Wellington for that tournament in the new year. Samoa, who ended up as cup finalists in both Paris and London at the back end of last season. And what a day has developed here. Here's Andrew McPherson, the man who had charge of the Rugby World Cup Under-21 Championship in Clermont-Ferrand earlier this year. An accomplished young referee. And so, the blue of Samoa, the all-red strip of Tunisia. Samoa, well, they are tough opponents, wonderful tacklers, but perhaps lack an edge in pace, outstanding pace. Similar styles in a way, both very gritty, both very in your face, so to say, in at the side. Scottish voice of Andrew McPherson. And new to the IRB 7 circuit, the referee, but what a proving ground for that clutch of officials, just as it is for the new players. The error by Haitham Chelli. Relying on the Sevens squad who took part in the Rugby World Cup Sevens 2005. All 7 on the field were in that World Cup squad when they made the plate quarter-final and caused the big upset on day one. Just back there was Fanuafu Tofi. That memorable win on the first day in Hong Kong, 2005, the World Cup Sevens, when Tunisia beat South Africa 1912. That really set the tournament alight. Now they'd love to make a plate final. That would be their best ever performance in an IRB Sevens tournament. Samoa, though, in possession and away with Lola Louis. Had a terrific tournament in Dubai, but a bit loose on the passing. This is Marlon Sione. Good tackle from opposite number 3, Zegden.
2 shots.
Must release quickly, away with Sabri Gumir. Gumir still on his feet, can't get the offload. Away. And now hanging on that bit too long. Samoa's ball. 18-year-old Alatasi Tupo via Pessamino. Pessamino, oh, he just overran the possible pop pass, went forward. And applause greeting the valiant French as they take their lap of honour and exit this tournament. But a proud performance for a new side. Tunisia in their 3rd season of IRB Sevens. Mazgar. Again, that lack of sheer pace. That's the shortcoming, I'd say, of both these two squads. You need a flyer or two. They really haven't as yet got the replacement Samoa for the likes of the youngster Timoteo Iosua. Made such an impact last season. Tanuvasa, Trevor Annis, as well as Vuali Mai. But still competitive here. Sione to Tofi. Now Pessamino.
Release blue! Blue, don't do it! Blue, leave it! Blue!
2 games down to the wire preceding this one. Who will face Wales now in the plate final? No score. Midway through this first half. Samoa plate finalists a week ago and took the title, beating France 26-7. Tunisia with other ideas and getting a fair share of possession here. Nice loop. And there's the offload. Again, have they the pace? Again, it's Abbas. Lola Louis. Oh, he's made it. They'll not stop him now. And Karfani. Abbas Karfani. Great running. His fourth try, and what an important one here. Plays his rugby, Saint-Jean-d'Angely in France. He's a 21-year-old, and really took that well. Abbas Karfani. Key element here, and one that perhaps a little surprising. They've dominated possession, Tunisia. Always one of the strengths of Samoa, who are so tight and win so many of the loose ball. Nice outside step, and then the support play. Big handoff, then backed himself all the way. Good score. Conversion narrowly missed. 5-0. Palala. Chelly with the tackle, away by Tofilau. Sped wide by Tupu. This time on the loop, it's Tofi. Pessamino. Now he can move, but plays it a bit safe. Good support on the right here with Tofilau again to Sione.
Release, rock.
Up from Palala. Pessamino, Tupu. Lola Louis. And that's Tupu. Oh, he's a lovely little dummy here. That's great cover defence. Advantage being played, though. It's a high tackle. Quickly taken. There's advantage for stopping the man within that 10 metres. Referee's just waiting to see if they'll score it. They will with Pessamino. There's the equaliser. It's going to be a yellow card, I think, against Lotfi Benham Salanino. 2 minutes on the bench. That's a real setback, not just the try against Tunisia, but Lotfi Nino will be on the bench for 2 minutes. Lola Louis with the conversion for the lead. It'll be 6 against 7. No problem. There you can see clearly Nino went high, scragged the guy. You're not allowed to use the collar as a weapon almost, and Pessamino eventually through. So it's a try, conversion and a yellow card, and he'll sit there, the 23-year-old experienced player. They need him very much, Nino. It's 7-5. Half-time hooter, last play. So they'll start the second half, and at least a minute and a half. Still with 6, but if they keep possession, then they can weather that storm. Good offload via Gamir. Gamir now. Number 1 is Chelly. Oh, this is a great breakthrough and an offload. He just missed the guy with the ball. He had the chance. It should have been a score for Tunisia. It may yet be. Oh, and it's a knock-on. That will be the half-time whistle, my word. Exciting stuff. And so, the man who scored the opener, Abbas Karfani, for Tunisia, they should have scored another. It was not to be, but they survived without conceding further points. 7-5, Samoa lead at the break. It's another cracker.
نقصي اكثر شوتيان وحاجه اخرى اخذوا الكره اخذوها الكره كره تجيو في الوقت بكذا اما اخذوا الكره عمال بكل شيء نقصوا شيء ساك وبعدين وريو اسيس وريو صبري تدخل في الديفونس حاجه تمساك ادخل في الديفونس تاكوردو ونلعبوا ما على الاكستيريور تحاولوا تمشوا لجي برشا تاكوردو قدامين نرجعوا لكم الكره شرجعوا عباس هاي اولاد اقعد وخر طريف شوف هنا شوف زي مش الكره
Titamaya Tafua.
Waar is de familie? Weet dat het verloor? Ah, hier is die familie. En hier had die? Mijn broer dus. Hier blijft verloren verloor. De drieën, dat is donker, maar je draagt zeker naar je broer. Het moet eens altijd
Well, these last few ties have been a riveting crowd, have enjoyed every moment. Really close calls, and of course the big ones to come: Fiji, New Zealand, England, South Africa in the Cup semi-finals. All four with realistic hopes of making the final, taking the title. Hard to predict. So 7 against 6. Still the man on the bench in the sin bin for about another minute and a half for Tunisia. Can they survive that? Well, they nearly scored with 6 just before the break, but they trail by 2 points. It's with Sione. Now they've got ball in hand. Can they make that advantage tell? Off goes Lola Louis. Little floated ball through. The covering is Katfani. It's still loose. Advantage, says the referee, but there's no one in close support. And 2 knock-ons. First knock-on by Samoa. So tense out there. At stake, a place in the final. And Nino is back on. He's served his time. And I think Tunisia would settle for the score on the board. You can see in the background there, it's 85 points to 7. It's actually 7-5 to Samoa. Real pressure there, deep in the in-goal area. Samoa, though, with Otto. Waiting for support. He is on his own, no one behind him, very slow to get the line. You're out of play if you're in front of the ball. Advantage to Tunisia. Was he impeded? No obstruction, says the referee, despite the claim. Lola Louis via Alatasi Tupo. He's a promising youngster. It's Tofi. Lola Louis. Men out wide. Well judged pass. And Sione. Tofi Lau. Plenty of experience, Tofi Lau, at the highest level. Back end of last season in Paris and London, where they were runners-up in the tournament. There's no one there. Only the defender, Karfani. Support is Nino. Well, he had a bit of a breather as he got the pace as a result. Good covering back by Tupo, but he's got away. Nino's kicked through. It's a race now with Zegden. Back comes Louis. Zegden and Louis on the line. And that is carried over. It'll be Tunisia's 5-metre scrum. Mohamed Saroui with shouting instructions from the touchline. Golden chance here for Tunisia. Any sort of score to take the lead. It's a big blind side. Nino's poised to go that way if he so chooses. Behind is the race. The chase by Zegden. Another who plays in France. Here's Nino, Stade Nabulien. Oh, it's a breakthrough with Gumir behind the post, saluting. Well, I've seen players drop the ball before they've actually touched it down. So busy are they in celebrating, but he's safely put it down. The 20-year-old, another based in France at the Tremblade club, the 20-year-old Sabri Gumir. And that gives Tunisia the lead. Well, they're in new territory here if they can go to the plate final. They've been in the bowl final, they've been in and won the Shield. The nearest they came to silverware at a higher level was the bowl final London 2 years ago when they lost to Samoa 27-0, but well, the order is changing. because Tunisia leads Samoa here, 12-7. Plate final beckons for the first time. And could it be the two teams in the bright red, Wales and Tunisia? But not all done and dusted yet. Samoa, plenty of resources, plenty of determination. Otto. Faetio Sione. Rumbled into touch. And it'll be Tunisian ball. McPherson, the referee, in good control here. He's very much involved with Scottish rugby sports development as Haitham Chali goes away on now to Sugir. Some brave defence. The threat still remains though. Gumir, he's got well, is that going to be high? No. The build up by Tunisia, they're supporting each other well, but finally lost in the tackle. Some tired legs. It's been a tough encounter, this. 2 minutes remain. Just behave, just a quiet word. Well, it is tense. And tempers can fray and all get a little bit too excited. Just under 2 minutes remain.
Let's go. Let's go.
Never too young to come to rugby.
Time on.
Gets into the blood. It's contagious. It is rugby, and nothing more so than rugby sevens. Here, the second tournament of this new IRB World Series sevens. Just short of the Samoan line. It's almost like 15-a-side battle here. Born emergent. Commitment is total. It's intense. One score in it, a try for Samoa would draw them level. But they're back on their own goal line. Untidy scrum, advantage Tunisia. Knock on by Samoa as well. It's Mazgar. But off it comes to Akare. Fauto Otto. Yeah, not surprised. Sione glanced up, saw the attack coming in. Quickly taken from the penalty. Zegden. Gumir. This is Chali, Haitham Chali, again pounding the Samoan line. Gumir goes himself, but Samoa strong in defence as ever. One of the great characteristics of their game. Chali it is. Well, could he have got that one away? He had this man free. They're in now, surely it must be for Kafani. That's his second. And that's the one that takes Tunisia 10 points clear. And professional foul, I think, against Sione for deliberately not retreating the 10 metres. Andrew McPherson saying, sorry fella, you're in the bin for 2 minutes. And Tunisia on a high here. They lead 17-7. And we're down to the last. It's enough to guarantee success. There it is, the win assured. They've come from behind, yet again a thriller, as Tunisia overhauled Samoa, and the win takes them into their first ever plate final, and the two red teams will match up for that title. It'll be Wales